Got out of the shower. I had my Glock. It was right there. And I looked in the mirror, and I did. I put it right here.
This flame is burning bright.
And I thought back, hard life. You're winning the Crohn's disease fight. You got kicked out of the military, fought your way to get back in, you made it. You got through Ranger School and you did what you wanted to do there. You conquered that, even though their odds were against you.
A warning fills the sky. This time it's do or die. So can you see the light?
And then 10 years overseas, seeing death and seeing life and getting through all that, making a bad call in Iraq that I made a bad call in Iraq where a little Iraqi girl died that I could have saved her. And you got through that. And now the devil's gonna win this battle for your soul.
Let's keep this fire burning.
Tuesday night at the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, a complex and highly dangerous situation. Outside, an anti-American protest. Then, a group of heavily armed militants, approximately 24 of them, launched an attack firing rocket-propelled grenades.
We came and we did a evaluation of their compound before the attack. And I remember looking at them and I said, guys, your walls are soft. Your local guards, half your guys don't even have guns. Blue Mountain Group didn't even carry guns. Your sniper's paradise. I said, any big element gets in here, all gonna fucking die. Then the attack happened on 9/11/2012. Remember, the State Department guys have our freaks, have our icon freaks. They're calling us on the radios, and that was heartbreaking, man. That really was, because we're listening to them, and they're like, GRS, where are you? GRS, we've been overrun. GRS, they're lighting the buildings on fire.
This war is in our minds.
We heard Alec, and he's in the talk, so he's watching his team basically get decimated. They're lighting the buildings on fire. He's watching it all on the CCTV cameras. He says, GRS, if you don't get her, we're all gonna fucking die.
Let's keep this fire.
I do hear a boom from a distance. I'm like, I know that's an RPG. I go pull security, and I just go like this, because I know I'm dead. So I'm just hoping I hear the second boom. God was there all night, man. And God kicked me in my ass and said, get your gun up, Ranger. And all that came in my head was Ranger Battalion. What's your cover, Ranger? Bullets. What do you do when somebody's shooting at you? You shoot back. And I took a knee on that road and I just started shooting. At 3 a.m., we get hit again. Jack, for some reason, he starts to do chest compressions and CPR on a dead body. I want to say something, but before I get the word out, it hits me, because I'm looking at Jack, and every time he does a chest compression, he looks up at Scott, and he goes, we're still in this fight, man. He is being positive over a dead body to get Scott out of his shock so we don't have another casualty.
Wow.
So I'm shooting over their heads. Boom, blows up. As my night vision goes white and it comes back, those 4 guys that were shooting are now 3. I put 3 rounds over the top of their head. I went boom, boom, boom. And as soon as I did that, 3 mortars fire for effect.
Well, Republican leaders are calling that newly released email proof the government's response to the Benghazi attack was a politicized cover-up. But the Democrats say it's all a right-wing conspiracy. The email was sent just days after that attack, and it discusses what should be said publicly about it, including the need to stress it wasn't a failure in White House policy.
Because we figured at that point, we're like, somebody's going to tell the truth. You still have some optimism that there's some heart and some integrity within the government that somebody is going to say something.
I mean, you were abandoned by the U.S. government.
And Benghazi Committee Chair Congressman Trey Gowdy saying he has emails that show Ambassador Chris Stevens continuously requested extra security beginning when he arrived in Libya 4 months before the Benghazi attack.
I have had emails read to me that show that many of these changes were directed by Hillary Clinton's spokesperson at the State Department, Victoria Nuland. In one email, she said that information about CIA warnings, quote, could be abused by members of Congress to beat up the State Department for not paying attention to warnings. So why would we want to feed that?
So I wish I could tell you different, but that's what happened.
How long did it take you to rid yourself of that anger?